Luis Ortega was born with cerebral palsy. He cannot swallow, so he needs to be fed through a tube in his stomach. Because of his condition, he didn't learn to walk until age 7. But a few years later, he started to run and play, like other kids. During his adolescence, he began to play his favorite sport, baseball. Unfortunately, he also started to develop a condition called neurofibromatosis.
It is a congenital condition in which he grows multiple benign type tumors on the nerve roots, primarily coming off of the spine or nerves in the extremities. The combination of Luis having cerebral palsy and neurofibromatosis is quite rare.
Luis is now 26 years old. His mother, Laura, started to notice small physical changes in Luis produced by the tumors in his spine.
La fuerza en las manos porque él juega mucho Nintendo y se le caía y luego se sentaba y ya no se podía parar.
Laura went to see different doctors, but no one wanted to do a surgery on Luis.
Que no tenía caso operarlo porque pues, tenía muchos tumores y que le iba a quitar uno y al rato íbamos otra vez con otro problema, con otro tumor. Entonces que así lo dejáramos, pero el niño tenía dolor.
On the weekdays, Luis goes to a daycare. During one of his stays, he lost the strength in his legs and fell down. The nurses at the daycare called the paramedics, and Luis was transported to University Medical Center.
Entonces fue cuando se lastimó la segunda vértebra por caminar. Y se puso como que no podía respirar y lo sudaba mucho. Pensaban que estaba infartado.
Luis's condition progressed to a point that he couldn't move anymore. During his stay at UMC, Luis met neurosurgeon Dr. Todd Trier, who knew that Luis needed a surgery, or else he could be a paraplegic for the rest of his life.
His spinal cord condition would have progressed to a complete and irreversible paralysis that would have involved his ability to breathe on his own as well. This is a picture of his neck, looking at it from the side. This is spinal cord, and this is the base of the skull. This is one of the tumors that puts pressure on his spinal cord here. This picture then is looking at his neck front to back, showing one tumor on one side, the other tumor on the other side. For him not to try to go through with the operation really gives him no hope of returning to them as the very pleasant fellow that Luis is.
The surgery would require Dr. Trier to remove the tumors without damaging any nerves in Luis' spinal cord.
The tumors then need to be taken out both inside and outside of the sac that holds the spinal cord. And that's part of the complexity of this kind of an operation.
After a 12-and-a-half-hour procedure, Dr. Trier and his specialized neurosurgery team had successfully removed the tumors. Luis stayed in the hospital only a few days to recover.
Gracias a Dios que no, en el quinto piso todas las enfermeras, todas lo tenían chiple, Ceci, Olivia, ¿quién más? Aurora, las de terapia intensiva también muy buenas personas, a Norma Nevares, una gran enfermera. Y ya empezó a darle, y allí en el hospital le dieron terapia también y nos enseñaron cómo moverle los pies, cómo las manitas para que se empezara a mover. Y sí, nosotros le damos terapia aquí en la casa.
A few weeks later, Luis started to grab his baseball bat once again. He is now gradually regaining the strength in his legs.
The purpose of UMC really is to take care of difficult problems for patients that don't really have other options. So it theoretically could be done at other institutions, but I'm happy to say that this really, to me, describes the service that UMC provides to our El Paso community. I want to encourage El Paso to support UMC in our ongoing efforts to expand this care in our community.